No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm ready to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. I sadly mistaken, I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We have a great episode for y'all today. I know we weren't here yesterday. I missed this platform. I can't wait to start the show. But before we do that, I got to say what's up to my bros. They held it down on Tuesday. Dave and Tomo, what's good, y'all? What's good?
What's good? Hey Joe, how's Cancun? You good? You enjoying Cancun?
I'm actually enjoying the weather out here. You feel me?
That's good, man. That's good, man.
I've been in Cancun for the last 16 years.
But it's different being in Cancun when you were supposed to go to the next round. So
it's always good to show late to the party, right? That's true.
Yeah.
I was wondering why my Airbnb had all that Sacramento stuff in it. What's all this King stuff? They're like, "Welcome, King." I was like, "Thank you."
I think you've been there all year round for real.
Hey, you talking about basketball?
Yeah, you gotta. Tomo got a room reserved every single year. You know.
Yeah, we in the luxury suite this time.
Yeah,
we got our max deal. Shout out to Bill.
But man, I'm doing great. I'm ready for the show. It's Thursday. We back. The three amigos are back. So you already know. Jerry already said it. So
turn me up.
let's get it, man. Thankful Thursdays. This is Mental Health Awareness Month. So shout out to anyone that has gone through anything mentally. Just know you're important. Your mind matters. Do your best. Do your best to be the best of you that you can be.
Let's get it. Tomo, what's up?
I'm doing good, man. Y'all, we back. I can't follow with Dave, man. Dave laid the red carpet out for us to start the show, man. You talking about the mental health. I want to say one thing though. We do have some breaking news, y'all. I know you guys share this before we go into the chat. You want to give a shout out to Teddy?
Teddy, my goodness.
Baseball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The network is growing.
Mm-hmm.
We have a new show. If you did not watch the IG Live, we have a new show. Baseball with Teddy. Teddy is now y'all see he's been on every baseball video, and we know every single one he's been on. He's been lit. He has great knowledge, and look, he gonna do awesome with it. I said I'll gladly produce. I will gladly produce. So, hey, shout out to you, Teddy.
Y'all, Teddy made history today. First person to start his own show under Refuse to Lose Sports. That's dope, So I'm excited for Teddy. And first episode dropping soon. Follow the social media accounts. Speaking of social media, man, before we get to that, we're going to talk more about that. I don't know what's going on, y'all. It's Draymond. Y'all put this out, bro. Chill out. That's all I know, right? Messing my connection and everything. So look, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also share this video with somebody that you know personally, so you can come on and watch live with y'all. Also use that comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting down throughout the show. Y'all comments mean a lot. I mean, it fuels the show. All right. So stay in them comments. We appreciate it. Tomo, talk about those IG chats we got going on.
As you can see here in the subtitles, because I'm tired of reading it in subtitles for y'all, but you see it. I'm not tired. I just wanted to see if y'all really was paying attention. I love telling y'all.
Make sure you enunciate the sports, so people don't know we have different chats, So go ahead.
Yeah, we learn something new every day when the debate starts. They're like, "Hey, we got a chat for that? Oh, we got a chat for that?" It's like, yeah, there's a chat for that. I'm telling you, we kind of like I don't want to say it, but if you remember, I'm gonna show my age. Remember Ask Jeeves? We like Ask Jeeves for sports chats because we got one for everything except for hockey and golf. But for those that are listening, you want to join our sports network. As you can see, we're growing every day. The rose that grew from the concrete. We're at Refuse, the number 2, Lose Sports on Instagram. You can join and be a part of this big happy network / family because it is a family and we argue like brothers and the drunk uncles at times. You want to be a part of that? We have an NBA chat / WNBA. We have the NFL chat that went up crazy today. We had the MLB chat, and as you can see, Teddy, shouts out to you again. I'm gonna play the drop for you with the welcome to Refuse to Lose, give you a nice little welcome. NCAA, we got football, then we got basketball, both men's and women's there, and we also have the boxing chat. And like Joe said earlier, all of these chats / comments fuel the show because most of these side debates and everything, they actually come on the platform. So again, if you want to be a part of these chats, just hit us up on Instagram. That's at Refuse, the number 2, Lose Sports. Drop your name in there, say what chat you want to be a part of. We'll add you in. Join the fun.
Let's get it. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. All right, so let's get right to it, y'all. So the first topic is breaking news. Breaking news, man. Budenholzer fired after Game 5 loss to the AC Miami Heat, after having the number 1 seed in the NBA. First round loss, first round exit. So, Dave, since your team was the last team to serve him that L, do you think it was the right move, though? Like, do you think, because a lot of people think it was a panic move, it was so soon. Normally people get fired when the season is over, even though that season is over. So, Dave, was it the right move to fire him, though?
I don't think it was the right move. I don't. Now I do understand. I do understand this. Twice within the last 4 years, he was put out by this Sam Miami team with Jimmy Butler on the team in the gentleman's sweep fashion. Both times. First time was in the bubble, and then it was this year as we were the 8th seed. We were the lower seed at that time, too. We were the 5th seed at that time.
And they were number 1 seed.
And they were number 1. So both times they were number 1 seed, they lost to us. But 2 years ago, they swept us in the first round and went on to win the NBA championship.
Woo!
Coach Bud has been a coach of the year. But I do understand. I think I can get why they made this move. I don't agree. I think it was too soon. I think they should have maybe given him another year, see what he could do. And maybe if around mid-season it's not going well, then okay, I can get why you might want to make a move. But right now, I get it. You lost to an AC, but you lost to, and the coaching decision was actually bad as well because you put a good defender on him, but it wasn't your best player. Your best player has said countless times, it's not the only time against a team in the playoffs or a team that was important where your best player wanted to check someone and you put someone else in that position. So as a head coach, you got to let your star player be the star player and do what they want to do. They want to check the best. They want to check the person that's hot. Put them on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand. I sort of understand why they made this move. He had made a lot of questionable decisions, but I mean the man just won a ring 2 years ago. I mean I do see that Nick Nurse is gone, but that was more than 2 years ago when he won a championship with the Raptors. So, I mean, and this year his team was a playing team. So that's different. Now I see if the Bucks were a playing team and they didn't make it anywhere. All right. I get it. But you're in the number 1 seed. Yeah, I know you got put out, but Giannis only played in 2.5 games. So I think it was I think it was too soon. But like I said, I understand why they made it, but I still think it was too soon. I think they should have at least waited another year or at least midseason.
Tomo?
Here we go again. Another successful coach getting the boot, but yet we still have Wes Unseld. I don't understand this, man. I do not understand this. You brought up Nick Nurse. That was. Oh my goodness. But do I think it was too soon? Yes. But I understand why they did it because you got to look at it. All the accolades that you just named and the success that he's had with the team, at some point, you kind of get on that hamster wheel. And if you lose to the same team, basically with the same players and the same coach on the same stage, you know where I'm going with this, Dave, and the same person face, something has to change because Giannis ain't going nowhere. I really feel like Budenhauser got the same deal that Dylan Brooks got with the Grizzlies, where it was like where it's like, hey, Giannis isn't going anywhere, Middleton isn't going anywhere, Drew Holiday isn't going anywhere. And what's the one knock that we always have on Giannis when we say everyone says he's the best player? Nothing about his game has changed. And what does that boil you down to? Sometimes it's the player, but it also is coaching it. Like your coach got to want more from you as a player. And he's not pulling that out of Giannis. He's just like, well, Giannis is going to be Giannis and we're going to keep running the same offense. Meanwhile, the Heat were a playing team. They only had Jimmy Butler. Hero went down. So you would think that coaching would be like, all right, so we're going to blitz this one player and make something happen. Never seen it. You just seen Budenhauser look over there and keep making the same old mistakes. So if you want to go on this hamster wheel, you got to go, son. I'm not going to say you're done because somebody else is going to hire him. But, hey, Washington, another successful coach. What you doing?
Facts.
Joe, before you go, doesn't this remind you of what Monty Williams did in the finals against Giannis? Didn't make any adjustments. He made him play one-on-one, and he lost. He still has a job, but.
First, before I go, I want to say my condolences goes out to him and his family because his brother had passed away. All right, so in the middle of that series too. So I want to say that. Now, the Bucks must have been watching the show, man. They must have been watching the show because I like it. I told y'all he's overrated. He's overrated. Regular season coach. That's what he is. Remember Atlanta. I said it before. The Warriors, Steph Curry, first championship year. They won 67 games. Atlanta won 60 that year. I remember it. Like at the halfway point of the All-Star break, they were like a game or two from each other. They beat Toronto first round. They beat the Wizards. Sorry, Tomo. 4-2 when Paul Pierce called glass. He said, I called.
He made that shot. They cheated us, just like Des Bryant caught that pass. But go ahead. Never mind.
That counted, right?
No. The first one. No, the second time. The second game. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Now y'all lost because Paul Pierce doing this, but Al Horford getting the rebound. I don't know what Paul Pierce is doing. Remember that? I think me and you actually watched that together. So,
we did.
You don't know.
And then you get to the Eastern Conference Finals to get swept. What? As a number one seed? Then, like you said in the bubble, when y'all beat them in the bubble, Giannis wasn't even playing 40 minutes a game. And I remember they asked him about that. He said, "I'm doing what the coach told me to do. I'm being coached." So, and same thing happening against y'all again. I'm just being coachable. Budenholzer, he's Giannis or bust. Last year against the Boston Celtics, they should have beat the Celtics without Middleton. But they're two Giannis or bust. Give Giannis the ball, spread the floor out, and let Giannis do what he wants. That's it. In the regular season, it works because people ain't making all the adjustments. But in the playoffs, it get real. You got to make adjustments from game to game. And he got exposed. So, yes, that was the right move. They need to get somebody else, a new voice for Giannis. Because also another reason why they quote-unquote panicked, Giannis, he didn't agree to an extension.
Wake up.
Right? Wake up. He didn't agree to an extension. Because he like, hold on, cuz. I don't know. So he like, oh, yeah, we got to switch it up, y'all. And then after Giannis made those comments, your best player, come on now. You got to move on. So I like the move.
Hey, Giannis,
Wizards take notes.
Giannis, you and Bam got the same agent. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, tell me, y'all can use Budenholzer. He'll get y'all to the playoffs at least.
Hey, no, we're not doing that. They did that with Scott Brooks. He got us there, but then he messed up.
Scott Brooks, come on.
I never thought Scott Brooks was the guy, though.
I didn't either.
Budenholzer could actually give you when he'll perform a system in the regular season, a one-way system now win some games. But when you get to the playoffs, you gotta
Scott Brooks was Westbrook or nothing. That's all he was.
No,
Yeah, he love Westbrook.
I'm glad you said that because the Wizards thought Scott Brooks was KD signing, and he got nothing. So
He got Westbrook instead.
exactly,
You KD, but we got Westbrook.
Next best thing.
they treated us like them kids on Christmas morning where you like, I wanted a PlayStation. Like I couldn't get you what you wanted, but I got you something.
I got the Dreamcast for you though.
I got me a game cast.
There you go.
All right. So let's go on to our next topic. All right. Joel Embiid, he won MVP. He cried. Remind me of the Toronto series, but he cried. Got the MVP. So happy for him. That was actually my preseason pick, by the way. But Tomo, talk to like your reaction to him winning MVP. Do you agree that he should have been MVP?
Well, I mean, you stole my headline with the crying for it, but I mean, did he deserve it? He played for it, but to me, I was sitting down. I was talking with someone yesterday, and I was like, man, I'm glad they finally gave Joel this actual MVP, so he can stop actually politicking for it. Because he did play for it, but he did a lot of politics behind it. Also, I understand why Kendrick Perkins ended up in the doghouse because that little moment in time didn't help either. Because it was just like, hey, Joker is balling. So I had to sit back and be like, well, if you're talking about most valuable player, if you remove Embiid from the 76ers, can they still win games? Yes. If you remove Joker from the Nuggets, can they still win games? Maybe. But it's not a solid yes. It's not a solid no. It's a maybe because Murray is there. So you might get something. And also, if you look at the progression in the players, this is why, J-Mo, I wish you were, J-Mo, we're going to get you back on here to talk about this. But to me, Joker's game is improved every year.
Mm-hmm.
So he went from a guy who can run the floor, being a center. That was last year when he won it. Then the year before that, he won it. But if you think about this year, he averaged a triple-double at the center position with a team full of pieces. He also made everybody around him play better because if you look at the team from last year, they kind of got the same players. They only added like KCP and maybe one other guy. But think of names like Bruce Brown. Now, you make players around them better because every time Jamal Murray went down, they still continued to win games and they were the number one seed. So I say all that to say this. I'm glad you got a Joel Embiid. Yes, he deserved it because he got it. I named everything about Joker, but this is a makeup call. Everybody has makeup calls. He should have won it last year, so they made up for it because technically Joker was the better player of the two. And when they had the one-on-one matchups, Joel was one. He won the first game, but he went MIA the second game because he wanted to play another one. But that's neither here nor there. So 73 votes in first place. I think First Take had a lot to do with that. But hats off to you, man.
Yeah. So Embiid got better too. Embiid got so much better. He developed his game so much. Both of them got better. Now Giannis on the other hand, I'm just playing. No dig on the Giannis. It's not about Giannis. So look, Tomo, I'm kind of with you a little bit. Like I give you an example. All right, we're talking about all-time greats. Steph and Magic Johnson right now. That was a discussion, right? Steph and Magic Johnson, who the best point guard ever? Magic has been there. All right, he's been there. So for Steph to pass Magic, right, he would have to be like better than Magic. No ties, no nothing, because Magic's been there. All right. Now, when it comes to MVP race, it goes the opposite way. Every MVP you win, the harder they are on you to become MVP. The more you got to convince us to become MVP. So I think that's what happened this year. Because also, Joel Embiid, not saying he did this on purpose, but he played his cards right. People don't really remember the first half of the season. They remember All-Star break and going for it, right? Y'all remember Jokic and Nuggets, Jamal Murray got hurt, and Jokic and Nuggets, they started sliding. While the Sixers went on there like an 8-game win streak, 9-game win streak. And then the only way Jokic was be able to pass him again, he got Joel Embiid on the schedule, circle, man. All I gotta do is outplay Joel Embiid and beat him. They're gonna make me MVP again. What did Joel Embiid do? You know what, y'all ain't playing.
He had a show about that too.
I don't know, that was on purpose. That was a chess move though. Like, I'm not playing. I'm not giving you a chance. Then Giannis said, "Oh, what about me, y'all? Giannis are keeping the mix. Number 1 seed, best defense in the league. They play balls and lose by 40, so he out the race. So then Joel Embiid is kind of like fell in his lap because of what he did right after the All-Star break. That's how I feel how he got it. And people like Jokic, for you to win MVP, you got to do something crazy, which he was, averaging a triple-double. But he and number one seed in the West, but Philly ended up passing him in the standings at one point. So that also hurt the Nuggets. So, but if Jokic would have got it, I would never been mad. Number one seed, basically averaged a triple-double.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how can you get mad at that? Like, I can you get mad at that? And then Jamal Murray didn't play the whole year. Once again, still number one seed. So, but I picked Joel Embiid before the season started. I'm happy he won, and I think it's deservedly so because Jokic didn't outdo Embiid like crazy outdo him. It was a close race, so of course they don't give it to Embiid.
Yeah, I think Giannis was my vote in the beginning of the season, but see how that went. Glad that it was my team. Glad it was my team that put him out.
I feel like you set him up.
maybe it's possible, but I think for most of the season, Jokic definitely was leading it by a large margin. A large margin. He was doing everything he needed. He was averaging triple double. First center in history to average a triple double. And this is no knock on Russell Westbrook, who did it for four out of 5 seasons, but he was never a top 3 seed when he did it. When he won the MVP, he was what, the 6th seed, 8th seed, something like that, and they were pretty much struggling. And they lost in the first round. Now I know the first round does not count, but most of the time you don't get the MVP award until after the first round. So, and Jokic pretty much played the way he was supposed to up until All-Star break. Once All-Star break came, that's when the Sixers pretty much went on a run. Joel Embiid had a 50-point game. You know, he was balling out both ends of the floor. And like Joe said, his game did develop. He has a really nice fadeaway mid range now that he didn't do so often. 3-point shot is still good. One of the best free throw shooters in the game. Giannis, I keep saying Giannis. Joel Embiid, he deserved it. Every game counts. Every game counts. So when it mattered the most, when it came to having to push your team to the limit to get some more wins late in the season, Joel Embiid was more of a reason why they won than anyone else. And in some of those games you had Denver losing games when they shouldn't have lost.
Yeah, like Houston.
Exactly. They were losing games they shouldn't have lost to. Now, the Sixers lost maybe 1 or 2 games where it was like, you should have won that. But it was like continuous with the Nuggets, and it was like, all right, you're falling. You're not going to fall out of the first seed because you're in the West, and you were leading the West by like 10 games. So all right, we know you're still going to be the 1 seed, but are you going to be the number 1 overall seed? Because Giannis had already topped with you. Then the Celtics were above you. So you're not the number 1 overall seed. You're just the number 1 seed in the West. And right now it's looking like the East is more. I won't say more. Well, yeah, the East seems like it's the more dominant conference now. With the Celtics, the Bucks, and the 76ers, that's it right there. Then you got the Cavaliers coming up, even though they just lost against the Knicks in the first round.
Knicks.
So they might get better. Who knows? And then Miami is always trouble. Not saying that they're always going to be a top 5 seed, but they're always trouble because we just play hard. We just play hard no matter what. And then Jimmy Butler's there, so you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Of course, you're going to be upset because you're not in the playoffs. So,
hey, I'm a Knicks fan. Let's go.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Yeah, but you're not too confident after that game.
We will talk about that, okay?
Yeah, I know. But I definitely think that Joel Embiid deserved to win it. Now, like I said, Jokic, if he won it, that's cool. But I still think he deserved it. I think he deserved to win this award.
And we're also helping B win at the end of the season, like you said. Jokic is losing to these sorry teams, and then B put a masterpiece against the Celtics. Yeah, LeBron didn't play, but if you look at the score, it says 76 is this, Celtics this, and Embiid this. Embiid dropped 50 in my thing. And every bucket he had was like Kobe-esque. So he put up a performance on national television and at the end of the season, and people remember that. And that's what happened. So I was like, okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
As soon as I said I'm a Knicks fan, your mic was like, "Stop the cap."
But that's blasphemy. All right. So let's go to our next game. I mean, our next topic. Speaking of Joel Embiid, like Tomo said on the title, it was raining seas. Oh my gosh. The Celtics beat the brakes off Philly, came back mad. They were actually mad that second game against the 76ers. And the question is, it's a crucial game 3 coming up. Series tie 1-1. Sixers stole home court advantage. Which one is more pressure basically to win game 3? Like which one is more which team is game 3 more important to? Celtics or the 76ers? I'm going to say Philly. I'm going to say Philly because we know the Celtics are better. They're better. Well, at least I know. They're a better team than 76ers. Even in the past, they own the 76ers since the Embiid era. Since the Jason Tatum era, for real. So even though the Sixers have stole home court advantage, we know that the Celtics are capable of winning in Philly. So if Philly wins tomorrow, I don't think nobody's gonna be like, Celtics in trouble. But if Philly lose tomorrow, they're gonna be like, the Celtics got back control because we were talking about 2 games in a row, and they taking about home court advantage. We saw what happened when the Celtics lost. Even though the Celtics played great, they shot a great percentage and everything, and James Harden just brought out. But that's what my thought process was. I like what Harden did, but I want to see how he's gonna act game 2. And then he looked horrible game 2. Horrible. I don't think Joel Embiid should have came back, by the way. And we all saw who was cooking out for the Celtics, right? The guy who they didn't get the ball to in the first game.
You see,
AB.
So I would say that Philly has more pressure to win game 3 than the Celtics.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone else can say it's the Celtics. I don't see how anyone says that the Celtics are pressure. They blew them out. They blew them out in game 2 with your best player coming back. Healthy or not, he played. Healthy or not, he played. If he wasn't healthy, then don't play. You see what your team did without you. You saw what I understand that it was a close game, but Harden is, to me, it seems like Harden's going to play his best without Embiid on the floor. He put up 45 in a game when no one expected him to do that. We expected him to come out and do whatever he needed to do to have his team win, but no one expected Harden to go back to Houston Harden and put up 45 points.
That's what he did.
And hit a clutch 3 in the fourth quarter, something he's not known to do in the playoffs. In the playoffs, he's known to shut down or get shut down in the playoffs.
Bruh.
Remember the block against with the Spurs from Manu Ginobili? Lost. Remember the 3 that Damian Lillard hit when he had Dwight Howard on his team? Lost. He in those few years, even when he had Chris Paul with Houston, I mean he went up against the Warriors, but he's been losing it time and time again in the playoffs. And this is why a lot of people have questions about the 76ers. Because Joel Embiid has been in this position before and lost. Kawhi Leonard was there, or something happens to him. James Harden, he just shuts down and doesn't know. I'm not saying that he gives up, but he doesn't play his best. He plays his best in the regular season, and then coming to the playoffs, it seems like everything just goes wrong for him. So, and then it's also on Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers hasn't gotten to the finals since he left the Celtics. How many times has he even gotten to the conference finals since he left the Celtics? None. And he's supposed to be one of the greatest coaches, one of the best coaches in the league, but he seems to not be getting it done. He's lost more 3-1 leads than he's won championships. So the pressure to me has always been on Philly. So Philly, you got to figure something out. Joel Embiid, you got to come back and play your game and You better win game 3, or you're not gonna go to the finals again.
They
How about this? He
are
lost more 3-1 leads than NBA final appearances.
There you go.
they are who we thought they were. And if you want to crown them, and you can crown it, pressure's on the 76ers. I mean, the pressure's on the Celtics, fellas. It's more so on the Celtics because of everything you just said. They're the better team. They literally just showed us once again what happens when they lock in. Because I guess somebody went to the locker room and said, I'm going to need y'all to lock in before I tweak out in here. And that's exactly what happened because Jaylen Brown tweaked out yesterday. It was raining threes, literally. If you go back and watch any of the highlights, you would just see threes. You would, if you close your eyes, you would have thought the Warriors was playing the way the threes was falling. All of them. And James Harden went right back to being the James Harden that we kind of expected him to be, which is upsetting because he's a better player than that. And we like, you showed us what you're capable of, and then you just come back to that. Like James Harden, it reminds me of a toxic relationship. Like you have good qualities, but you never bring your best self to the table when I need you.
Dang.
And you guys say everything about the 76ers, and it sounds like literally everything you would say about the 76ers every single season, every single time they're in the playoffs, both Joel and James Harden. So I don't see why the pressure's on them because they're like, well, you guys have the expectations, not us. Like, we just being ourselves. Meanwhile, Boston clearly sees that the runway is clear. There's no Boston. I'm not going to say they can sleep on either the Knicks or the Heat because at the end of the day, the Heat, they're showing everybody that you go to sleep on us and we're going to win a game. So, and even if Jimmy's not there, we're going to try to win that game too. So don't sleep on them. But Boston, you have the better team, 1 through 8, or you can say 1 through whoever's on the bench because they can rotate people here and there. I mean, Marcus Smart did look like he got hurt. But also, again, coach, look what happens when the players lock in. So that's why it's more pressure for the Celtics because you have all the expectations and you've shown that you can live up to those expectations when you all lock in. So to me, it's the Celtics.
Yeah, I get your point, but I think this is all on Philly. For one, James Harden is already talking about going back to Houston. So this is probably his last chance to even get to the finals, if that even happens. He hasn't reached the finals since he left OKC. And he was a 6th man at that time. As the man, he's never reached the finals.
It sounds like he
played horrible then too.
Exactly. When in the finals, he choked up in the finals. Missing free throws, and he wasn't the person he is today, but he still plays like that OKC James Harden when it comes to playoffs.
Man,
the pressure to me is all on Philly. You got no choice. You probably have no other shot of making the finals if you don't make it this year because James Harden more than likely might be gone.
So I'm gonna let you go, Joe. But I got a question after you go.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's definitely on Philly to win game 3, but we talking about the whole series. Philly got a lot on the line. I mean, not only James Harden gonna be rolling out, Doc might be fired like a bulldozer. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like, and Blaze, I'm with you, bro. I've been saying this for years too. Doc Rivers overrated. I know him in Boston. I see him all the time. I'd be like, half about Doc Rivers. They talk. I'd be like, overrated. I think he's a good coach. But that 2008 Celtics team was so good. Oh, my God. From top to bottom.
He had Rajon Rondo. He had James Posey on the team, Eddie House, Kendrick Perkins, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce. He had a squad.
Dave and Tomo, think about this. Have you ever seen a team who had 3 superstars in the peak of their primes that never won? I mean, you talking about veterans who know how to handle themselves. You talking about people who are still superstars. They're great, and they never won. They're starving. Like 3 of them, and they complement each other so well. And that's why he won. So, but go ahead, Tomo.
Question. So, if Philly loses this next game, what are we all gonna come on here and say?
If Philly lose, it's gonna be more like Celtics. I knew the Celtics would win the series. I'm saying Philly in trouble if they lose tomorrow. But if the Celtics lose tomorrow, I got a feeling they're gonna win game 3. Like, I don't see the Celtics losing 2 games in a row in the series.
Nah, I don't either.
But
So
Philly, I can see that.
So to me, that's why the pressure's on them because they have more expectations. Because if
But if
the
they
Celtics lose
lose,
2 games in a row,
yeah, no, but they see if we talking about like if the Celtics lose tomorrow, right? Or tonight, whenever they play tomorrow, and we talking about who got more pressure to win game 4, then yeah, the Celtics. Because they
Yeah.
can easily go down 3-1.
I
That's 2
think it
games.
also depends on how the game is lost to. Like if Philly wins in blowout fashion, all pressure is on the Celtics. All pressure is on the Celtics because that's a blowout. After you blow, to me, it's gonna look like the Miami Bucks series. Because remember when Giannis went out, that first game he didn't play, we got blown out.
Uh,
But the very next game, they got blown out.
Yeah, I think everybody confused. All right, we talking about who got more pressure to win game 3.
they do
Game
have
3.
more pressure though, because they literally just showed you that that the 76ers should not be on the court with us.
No, so you basically saying that they should win game 3 to keep it with their
Yeah.
reputation.
Yes.
I'm talking
That's why
about
the pressure's there.
I'm talking about who need this game for the series. Like if Philly loses this
Technically,
game, I'm having a hard time picking. I mean, Philly got to win 3 out of the next 5 games.
but to me, I don't think Philly has a chance. We all seen our picks. I had them winning at least 2 games, but after yesterday, if Boston stays on the same trajectory, which they need to, that's why I'm saying the pressure is there on the Celtics because they need to play better and stop playing around with their food. Philly to what you guys are saying is more so they have the pressure as far as a franchise if they lose game 3.
I think I pressure game 3. So look, do you see Philly beating Boston in 3 out of 4 games? I don't see it.
I don't have no expectations for them. That's why I said the pressure shouldn't be there. If I have no expectations, then there's no pressure.
But okay, all right. I think.
I'll be hype.
Huh?
Okay, I'm talking about this comment. Pressure on Celtics for sure, and Tatum really with all that Kobe hype, he has to answer the bell.
Okay. All right, look.
All right, that's a different
If
argument.
the Celtics lose tomorrow, where's your faith that they're gonna win? They can win the series still.
I still got faith that they'll win the series. I still think they can win this in 6 or 7.
If Philly lose tomorrow, what's your faith that
They might lose this in 5.
It's like dang, like my faith on winning is like it went down tremendously. If they lose tomorrow, so that's why I'm like they need this win because they win, they're like still even though they can win, even if they lose tomorrow. But based on what we know about these 2 teams, Philly needs this win because they lose. Also, they give up home court advantage if they lose.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we gotta agree to disagree, right?
I mean, that's why we do the show because we're gonna come back and revisit this. Because if the Celtics get blown out, then I'll come on here and be like, "Well, we need to hit the panic button because you shouldn't have got blown out." That's why, because I have more expectations. They should go out there and win that game.
I do too, but they can make up for how about that? They can make up for their loss. I don't think Philly could. All right, let's go to the next topic, y'all. Let's go to the next topic. So our next topic, we gotta talk about the game today. All right, there's a game coming on at 9 p.m. Warriors versus the Lakers. We all know the Warriors dropped game 1 with a good shot by Jordan Poole. All right. If we were on yesterday, that definitely would have been a topic. But yeah, so Jordan Poole missed a 3-point shot to tie. They lost. All right. So kind of like was it the same question? Oh no, it's basically our prediction who's gonna win game 2. So who do y'all think will win game 2? Is it the Warriors or the Lakers? Dave.
Lakers gonna win this game. I got Lakers going up 2-0. I like how they didn't let Steph go off in most of the game. Now I know he got hot in the 4th. I do understand that, but I like how they defended him. They didn't just have one main defender on him, and everyone was able to keep up with him most of the time, and they did whatever they could to make sure he didn't get the ball. But Clay was shooting pretty well in the beginning, but whatever they did, even when they tied, I still felt like, all right, I still feel like the Lakers was going to win that game. It was way too much pressure, not pressure, but it was way too much. It was too many screens being set for Steph instead of letting him be able to handle. When they let him handle the ball, he was able to take over, and he did everything he needed to do. But AD just went crazy in that game. And I think that's going to be the big difference because Looney is not going to be able to have a 20 rebound game against this Lakers team. It's just not going to happen. I don't see it unless AD goes down. I don't see this happening. And it wasn't now the Warriors 3-point shot was really good. As a team, they shot well from 3-point, but they couldn't do nothing down low. They couldn't do nothing on the boards. And the Lakers had a lot of block shots, not just from AD, but Braun had a few blocks. Was the Austin Reeves had a block. Vanderbilt had a block. Everyone in there was defending very well when it came to people getting down low. They weren't able to do what they wanted to do. Draymond Green couldn't. I mean, it's Draymond, but even some of his layups that would usually go in, he wasn't making them. I just feel like the Lakers are going to take a 2-0 lead and go back home up 2-0.
Tomo.
They always said when the Kings played the Lakers, they worried about the size. And I said, the Kings is going to run these old people off the court. And Anthony Davis wants to show up and get 30 points and like almost, what he got, like 23 rebounds or something in that game. He went off. He showed up. I'm not going to say he finally showed up because he had his moments on defense in that Grizzly series. But literally, the Lakers are like, bruh, this is what we need to get there. I know LeBron probably out there like he did with J.R. Smith, like, bruh, just do this every night, and I promise you, we gonna win. But I got the Warriors winning this game. Steph is not playing with y'all, man. Steph is tired of y'all thinking just because he got on his Under Armours and he want to run around and shoot his threes and chew on his mouthpiece that he's soft. He's not playing. He gonna shoot these threes, and he gonna keep making you mad. LeBron know what time it is. LeBron tried to shoot some threes in the game too to keep up. He even, we all seen the video of him walking Steph to the bench. He's so used to checking him that he got nightmares that he had to walk him to the bench and make sure he sat down just in case he wanted to run the baseline and get another open three, because that's the type of stuff the Warriors be doing. I got the Warriors, but my confidence, because of the center position, but I really don't trust Anthony Davis that much, man. I don't trust him to do this every night. But it's looking like he's showing up because it's Looney and Draymond down there. But I got the Warriors winning this game because they're at home. They're going to split. And then when we get to LA, then we'll have another discussion after that. But they're going to get one at home.
All right, y'all, listen. I want y'all to think about game one, and I want y'all to forget about it. All right? Don't get too hype over game one. And if y'all know in the playoffs, game one is a freebie. No adjustments been made. It's kind of like show me your hand. Kind of like you ever play spade, and then you don't know how somebody play.
Oh, Joe, you know I know how to play spades. I haven't lost yet.
You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Like he never played against me. We always play together. But anyways,
he said that's why you my partner.
No cap on the show.
So spade, I'm playing my spade for the first time. I don't know how they play because everybody play different, right?
That's true.
And then after the first hand go, I see how you play. Oh, this dude used the ace every time he go first. Okay. All right, this dude trying to hold a spade. Okay, he holds a spade. Okay. I'm kind of learning how you play. Now, the second hand goes around, I know how you play now. So I know if I got to be aggressive. I know what to do now with you. Like I said, if we start the series, Darvin Ham is going to have to go to work this series. Y'all about to see, Blaze don't know. But look, Blaze, you don't want to see me in spade, bro. Come on, stop it. When I'm in DC next time, Maryland, I'm coming to your family's cookout. All right?
Light the beam.
I'm going to bring Dave with me. He's going to be my partner. So look.
He's making sure you're a partner, though.
Easy W. Easy W.
Y'all see what's going on here.
We know how each other play. So look, Darvin Ham got his work cut out for him. Y'all about to see the defense of the Warriors turn up today. I'm telling y'all. They about to turn up today. Like, I'm not going to say it's going to be a blowout, but it might be a blowout. But it's going to be one of them games when it's like, wow, the Warriors just turned the switch. It's going to be one of them games today. And then the reason why they had open threes, like the Lakers are playing under the screen, right? As far as the big. When they set the pick, the big doesn't come up and they contest the jump shot. Their model right now is we're going to protect the paint. We're going to protect the easy baskets. And we're going to let them live and die by the three. And that's what happened. Even though they shot well from the three, y'all saw how many free throws they shot? How many free throws they shot? They shot what? The whole game, the Warriors shot 6 free throws. the whole game. That's unheard of. 6 free throws the whole game, but the Lakers shot 29. So that's why they were able to win. They came out with a good game plan for game 1. And now Steve Kerr, the 4-time champion as a head coach he is, and probably 10 times, I think 10 times as a regular as a person, right? He's gonna make the proper adjustments to get them more paint looks and capitalize on what the Lakers are doing. So I got the Warriors winning this easily, kind of.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be easy for the Warriors if they win. I still, like I said, I got the Lakers winning it, and I got them winning another close game. I don't think the Lakers going to blow them out, and that's the only thing that will worry me is if LeBron continues to shoot those brick threes. That's the only thing that will worry me, because LeBron, you have a tendency of shooting shots that you should know that you're not going to make.
I disagree, Dave.
Stop shooting so many threes.
I disagree, Dave.
Just drive the ball. Please.
Nah, he keeping the pressure on the defense. When LeBron shooting, you gonna run out there, because LeBron hit. Y'all saw that 3 he shot in the 4th quarter. That was crucial. When LeBron hits a 3, it ignites the crowd. It ignites everybody.
So they happy he made it.
Huh?
Exactly.
but no, you gotta keep shooting it though, because guess what? Every time he shoots, ain't nobody saying like, nah, I'm gonna let LeBron.
They ain't treating him like Draymond.
Man, they running out there every time.
Nah. I wouldn't treat him like Draymond.
No, imagine that. And imagine if he don't shoot like Draymond and he just keep driving like that. Then it collapses the defense, harder for them to score. But he opens up the floor when he keeps being aggressive at the 3-point shot. I say keep shooting it.
I don't like the heat check threes from LeBron. Those be killing me sometimes.
I don't know, because when he makes a timeout, it boosts.
If it's a heat check, I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly fine with it. Heat check, hey, do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
Threes aren't made equal, y'all.
Let me wait. Say that again.
All threes aren't made equal.
Put that on a t-shirt. That is good. All right. So what I meant to say, not the heat check. It's when the momentum of the game is kind of going in the other team's favor. Yeah, but it's going in the other team's favor. And LeBron just want to jack that 3, and you're like, bro, this is not the time for that.
That's kind of sort of my point.
We did that with Memphis a couple of times.
Yeah, that was kind of literally be. Matter of fact, Jordan Poole shot. LeBron to do those shots, and you're like,
Memphis though. This is the Warriors. This is different.
But if he makes it though,
if he make it, I'm cool with it. I'm saying if he's not making it.
That's talking about Poole or LeBron, because they both did the same thing.
Like you said, like
Poole was actually making his. He just missed the wrong one.
Let's say because he did against Memphis. Memphis on a run, boom, boom, and LeBron just pull a long 3. He make it. It's like dang. So they had all the momentum, and because of that long 3 he made, it's kind of like he just killed that momentum, and then it changed the whole mood of the whole game.
But all right, so y'all fellas gonna have some fun with this. You know, like that video where Kev be putting in the if he goes in, but if it don't, LeBron, chill out. Sometimes we need you to dunk to get the crowd ignited. Like we don't need you to 3. We don't need the 3.
Yeah, but all season, exactly.
That's nice, though.
You try doing the All-Star break. You try to shoot from half court that 1 year. Try to hit the game winner from half court. Man, funny.
Like Brown, come on, chill.
All right, Dave, this is your segment. It's Thursday. Take it away, my boy.
See, I tried to do something new. Wow. I tried to do something new this time and actually see what the Refuse to Lose family wanted to vote in as the doghouse. There was only one person that answered me, but I thought about it and it kind of made sense. What's up, Teddy? You just now joining the show, man. We gave you a big shout out with Teddy. Baseball with Teddy. Look out for it in a week or so. I know the Refuse to Lose sports. I had to give my boy Teddy a shout out. But this week's doghouse member, welcome to the doghouse, Domantas Sabonis. Now, I know you didn't have a great series, and you know your team took the Warriors all the way to Game 7. You had a chance to make it to the second round. You didn't play particularly well, not how you did in the regular season. Looney pretty much dominated you on the boards. You know, Draymond kicked you in your chest. You know, you grabbed his leg or whatever happened. But at the end of the game 7, you walked off on the court. Didn't even have any gamesmanship. Pretty much just walked off, and now some people have lost respect for you. I feel like you got to not only play better. I mean, this is your first time in the playoffs, so I understand it. And you got to do whatever you can to help your team win. And, now you're in Cancun with the rest of your team, and along with Joe.
Light the beam.
But Sabonis, I like you as a player, but I think at the end of the game, and I've said this is about whatever player it is, you just got to make sure you go out there and show some sportsmanship. You can't walk off and just, not show. I understand that it might hurt. I trust me, I understand. I've never been in your position per se, professionally to be an NBA basketball player or a celebrity or anything like that. But I've been in situations where, I felt like I shouldn't have lost. But hey, a loss is a loss. You gotta take your losses the same way you take your wins. So that's why you're in the doghouse, Sabonis. My guy, welcome to the doghouse.
My guy, you in the doghouse.
Now, Joe, I want to hear from you first. I know you.
I know you do. I know you do.
Joe was an angry dog right there.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm listening.
Who hand did he didn't shake?
Draymond Green.
We don't have no proof that he didn't. I was searching like crazy. We have no proof that he didn't shake nobody's hand. Draymond said that he didn't shake his hand. All right. Now, would you have shake Draymond's hand after he stumped in your chest and never said anything to you about it? Like my bad or anything like that?
Pulled the Drew Hill.
Well, if it was, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, it just sportsmanship. You just do that. Look, LeBron shook his hand and he even became partners with him after he called him a B word on national TV, kicked him in the nuts too. So
LeBron won.
LeBron won. What you talking about? LeBron won a game, won a series. He's crying. Cleveland for you. Oh, Draymond's good, Draymond. Draymond went to him. He said Draymond went out the locker room himself, and he said he didn't feel right. And he came out. So,
that's an example, though. He said he felt wrong. Then hey,
so I guess you don't respect Anthony Edwards then.
Nah, I think he should have.
I guess Draymond don't respect him either, because Anthony Edwards did the same thing. He ran off the court after they lost.
I think he should have went out there and shook hands and then rolled out. I definitely
get that, but him saying that I don't respect you is kind of like, all right, bro. Don't forget you stepped on this dude's chest. Let's not forget that. Now, if Steph Curry comes out and say to the bonus, then Steph shake my hand, kind of lost respect with Steph Sabonis, then you gotta get it. But Draymond saying it, get out of here, Draymond, with that. You stomped in my man's chest. You did an A-Town stomp or the GS stomp, whatever you want to call it. My man looked like Kevin Nash on SmackDown 2010 on the turnbuckle, holding the ropes and then stumped my man out. Stumped the mud hole in his chest, punch his lungs and all that. I saw him call for blood a little bit.
Oh, all right.
Stop the cap.
No, for real though. I like when he said that, I'm like, all right, like Draymond, come on, man. Like if Draymond would have went to Sabonis in the beginning of Game 3 and was like, we good? You know how they do. Like something happens in one game and then it's beef. The next time y'all meet, y'all dab it up like we good. If Draymond would have did that, then I would have been like, all right, you should have talked to him. But Draymond has never said nothing to him about it. And then he didn't even take responsibility of it. He said, we're supposed to land, bro. Really? That's all you could have done was step on the chest. So that's why I didn't like that comment.
Yeah, it wasn't just because of that. It was because of his game too, because he got out rebounded by Looney. So
he could have shook Looney hand though. That was a real bad.
But we don't see. I don't know. He didn't shake nobody's hand. I don't know that. I know he didn't shake Draymond's hand.
Look, man, in the court of law, we got to deal with the facts that are presented, and these are the facts that were presented. So I'm sorry, he could have shook Looney's hand.
This is not to say that. This ain't to say that he's gonna stay in the doghouse. If it comes out that he did that, he's automatically out. There you go.
No, we should have put Anthony Edwards in the doghouse because Anthony Edwards definitely ain't shaking nobody's hand.
He threw a chair, so he can be there too.
Yeah, he can be.
But Dave left it for the masses to vote, and the only one person said something. So Joe, you can put Anthony Edwards in the doghouse.
Hey Blaze, I get you. I listen. I'm not saying Sabonis is wrong. I mean, it's right for not shaking hands. Like if he went off the court and shake nobody's hand, that's wrong. But the person that's coming out talking about this crap is the same guy who stomped on his chest.
Well, in this situation, this is a bad example though, Blaze, because Isaiah Thomas is the one who talks bad about Michael Jordan all the time, and he definitely
All
got
the
up and
time.
left. He was the one that
All
walked
the
off
time.
after they lost to the Bulls.
All the time.
No, Jordan like Isaiah because of that reason though.
That's what I'm saying. Isaiah was the one that walked off, and he the one that keeps saying Jordan this, Jordan that. Like he needs to give me my respect.
In this case, Isaiah is a bonus, and Jordan is Draymond.
I want to add someone else to the doghouse though.
Oh,
Flip it. No, you right. Yeah, you right.
Jordan Poole.
okay, go ahead.
What's up with that shot, Jordan Poole? What was you doing, man?
What's up with that series? Go ahead.
You had 10
SNF.
seconds. It was 10 seconds on the clock. I understand that you were making some shots in that game, but you ain't him. You ain't him. Steph Curry's him. Do whatever you need to make sure Steph Curry gets that shot back or give it to Clay. But no, that's not a good shot. Not a good shot, Jordan Poole. Pass that ball around. Now, I understand Jessica Alba was there. I understand there was some baddies. I understand I understand there was some baddies out there, man.
You thought they was feeling you?
But no, this not a real one. I just wanted to throw some shots at Jordan Poole. That's all. I feel like that was fun.
I was about to get you, David. I was about to pounce on
This
you.
one, this is. I literally just thought about this.
Oh.
It was just. I just thought it was gonna be funny.
Oh, so you weren't serious. You thought it was a good shot?
No. It was a cool shot. There's plenty of players. There's plenty of players. Remember, Damian Lillard had took a shot way further than that. No one thought he was going to make it.
That's Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, we say pool party because we know he ran in threes. So yeah, I get it. It's Jordan Poole. He had that was a good shot. They just give him the flag.
I think you looked at them comment. You're like, okay, let me switch it up for a second.
No. I literally didn't even look at the comments yet.
I was gonna say,
since we look at the comments yet.
I'm gonna say we having fun. I'm gonna put stuff in, not the doghouse, but I'm gonna put him outside because I don't like his mannerisms on the court when Jordan Poole shot that shot. Steph, you gotta be a better leader.
No. I mean, that's Steph. Steph won the ball in his hand, so I get that. But no, that wasn't a bad shot.
But as a leader, though, that's all I'm saying. That's why I said we're gonna put him outside. He ain't in the doghouse. He out back though.
Oh, Steph?
He can spark the grill up. Yeah. Did you see what he did after he shot that shot?
Oh yeah, he was pissed. He was pissed.
He get an and 1-3 from that same spot, the same game.
Yeah, I know. It was on the other end though. It was on the other end.
But I'm cool with that shot.
I'm not. It's 10 seconds.
Now obviously,
I mean,
he could eat up some space.
Wasn't that the tie the game?
Tie the game, yeah.
Nah, that was the winning game.
No, they were down by 3, I think.
No, they were down 2.
Was it?
They were down 3, Tomo.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were down 3.
Wasn't it down 117, 114, something like that?
I wish you would have told me I would have had it play. Cause look, Steph had the ball. Yeah, they were down by 3. Steph had the ball, and then he got double in the corner. He threw it to Draymond to get it back from Draymond. And then once Draymond threw it to Poole, Steph stopped running. And Clay was in the corner. Clay stopped moving, knowing Jordan was about to shoot it. He's wide open. Shoot the jump. He missed it. Then Steph went down, with it like down.
Oh, no, they were down 2. Blaze said they was down 2.
I'm telling you, I know I wasn't tripping.
Say no. Look. Like,
Joe was like, oh no, Dave.
I'll take that shot.
No. I think it was a good shot. He's a 3-point shooter. So
I got it up now. Now y'all right. They was down 3.
Yeah, I know I wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
Hey, Blake, you watching the game from February or something?
Oh.
They played in February. God damn.
I thought it was 2.
Now, if that was Kevon Looney, that's definitely a bad shot. Like, nah, bro.
Really? Come on now.
Like, or Draymond. Draymond shoots 3. So if he just shot that, I'm like, all right, Draymond, you definitely belong in the doghouse. So
now, if Clay, Jordan Poole, or Steph would have shot that, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Those are your best 3-point shooters on the team. I'm fine with that.
Now that should have been a question. I'm glad I know the show about to be over, but that should have been a question. Who is more pressure to win this game? Is it on the win this series? No. Who's more? I'm gonna just say not the game. I'm gonna just say the series, because the way Steph has been reacting to some of the stuff that Poole did, and just all the stuff that the Warriors have been going through all season, That chemistry not looking too good because Steph was like, man, bro, why would you do
I
that?
think that's just what's being shown on TV. I don't think there's anything wrong with the chemistry right now.
The pressure's on the Lakers to win the series.
If there's smoke,
LeBron's again. I'm gonna get LeBron is older, bro. Like,
LeBron just want to play with
the
his
world's
son.
gonna be here still. The world's gonna be here next year. We know that for sure. But we don't know
LeBron
about
just
the
want.
world.
He waiting for Bronny, man. He ain't worried about it. Nothing else. If he get a ring, he like thank you. But other than that,
But it's not the Warriors won last year. Like the pressure's on the Lakers. It's on the Lakers.
Yeah.
Older, and they live on that bubble championship. Everybody keep claiming they got. Anthony Davis in and out the lineup all year. You know they got a temporary team right now. Like it's them.
This would be what the 4th time he's lost in the series to Steph.
you should be used to it by now.
Dang.
Now this is fair, even Steven.
Yeah.
Anything, Braun got more because he got AD.
Yeah.
AD
gonna show up.
We'll see.
Some people in the comments would look at AD the way we looking at. Some people would look at Clay the way we looking at AD. Some people in the comments.
Look, Clay's bass ain't touching AD at all. I'm sorry. Clay is like within the system. AD is like nothing you can do about it. Type deal. Like we saw game 1. And then he playing against a small team. Yeah, AD should have Kirk out. But he is inconsistent though. I would tell you that. I would say that.
He is.
But I got the Warriors still. And you want to see the defensive changes this tonight.
I'm
with the chess match, y'all. 7 games.
We in both chats tonight? Refuse to lose an NBA chat?
I'm with it. I'm here. I'm here. I'm watching the game.
You sound like Jordan Poole when he shot that shot. I'm here. I'm here. I'm him.
I'm him.
You see them baddies on the sideline? I gotta shoot this.
All right, so let's wrap this up, y'all. Like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, well, let me start over.
Talk about Halliburton. I'm sorry.
I heard Dave say this, and this kind of like changed my whole thought process. All right. Thank you for staying to the end. Right. Subscribe to the network, not YouTube channel. Subscribe to the network. We are on YouTube and Facebook, so you can like the page on Facebook, and you can subscribe on YouTube. We are also on all podcast platforms. You can check us out on that if you're in your car and driving, trying to listen in. All right. And we also on Twitter. We stream this on Twitter, so you can also retweet it, like it, and retweet it to let more people know about the show. All right. So, and appreciate y'all for using our comment section. Y'all been lit in the comments like all the time. All right. And before we get into the IG chats, I just want to give a quick shout out to my man Teddy. All right. We got Refuse to Lose Sports, the network. All right. Not YouTube. The network has a new show debuting next week, and it's called BWT Baseball with Teddy. Y'all seen Teddy, right? Yeah, right. Teddy was on a baseball show with Dave. All right. Every time you got a baseball show, Teddy is on. Teddy is also the one who came on a college NCAA tournament episode and predicted the biggest upset in probably in college tournament history. He predicted it on the show. All right. So the guy knows what he's talking about. So make sure y'all stay tuned now. If y'all want to know when the first episode debuts, follow us on all social media platforms. And I'm going to let Tomo take over. Dave take over with the chats.
Hey, Jerry, this is a call to you, my guy, to get on the show with Teddy. We know you got the knowledge. We see it all the time in the baseball chat. We want to see your face and hear your knowledge now. Come on the show, Jerry. Trust me, you can come out of nowhere and be the best person to be on our baseball episodes, man. You got the opportunity to come in and take the title from Teddy. So I say, come on the show, man. I mean, I think that'd be great. 2 different perspectives. Let's go. Now,
I can hear Teddy right now saying, all right now.
Come on, guys. So these chats we have the NBA chat mixed in with the WNBA. Okay, that's okay, Jerry. That's what I'm talking about. The comment Jerry said, I am going to be on the show. Book it. Let's get it, Jerry. Hey Jerry, look, I changed my name because of you, man. I'm Davey Dollars now because of you. You got to come on the show. You got to come on the show.
Let's go. Can't wait.
So, back to these chats though. NBA, WNBA, we got the National Football League, Major League Baseball, college football, and college basketball. We got men's and women's with the college basketball, and then boxing mixed in with a little bit of UFC. Not all UFC, but we throw in there sometimes. And then the biggest one is the Refuse to Lose chat. As you see, just about everybody is in the Refuse to Lose chat except Jerry. So Jerry, this is your shot. The Refuse to Lose chat.
That's good. Can't wait.
This your chance. You think they be going at the Commanders on there? You gotta get in the Refuse to Lose chat.
Yeah, we need you in there, man. We need you in there for this season.
It's just Joe and Mark right now.
The
They
NFC
need
North
somebody.
don't stand a chance, man. How many NFC East fans we got?
Man,
Oh yeah, and they locking arms for this season. It's an AFC North versus the
only for that topic though.
So
that's it. We still fighting while we locked arms. That's the wild part. We kicking each other and everything.
But in all these chats, we pretty much give you the latest news for everything that's going on. There's actually a case going on in the NFL right now with some female employees who said that they are being forced to watch videos like the Ray Rice domestic case thing. So watch out for that, guys. It's some stuff going on that you don't know about. And I mentioned this before. Deshaun Watson had a case where 4 of those women in court pretty much said they were only in it for the money. But it didn't come out on national media, and you should pretty much guess why that was the case. So if you want to get in on these chats, let us know. We give you all the latest news. We covered the NFL draft when it came up, and everything came out before they announced it on the NFL. So I'll let you know. We know what we're talking about, and we got some good sources. So if you want to get on these chats, let us know. It is only on Instagram. We don't have these chats on Facebook right now. It may happen soon, but we don't have it right now. So if you want to join us, let us know. You can follow us on Instagram. Tell us which ones you want to be in. You want to come on the show, let us know, and you get on the show. Let's get it.
Let's go. All right, last words. Kings, man, all season. We in Cancun right now. But look, Commanders, man, we getting slept on. We flying under the radar. I like it. I'm telling y'all, man, the Commanders will be good this year. Can't wait to talk about the all-season stuff. But look, AFC North ain't got no chance. And Dave, you need to find some NFC West partners. That's what you need. All right, go prospect some 49ers fans. When you look at and find some people.
I would do that, but I'm probably the only person that doesn't care about the NFC West. I only care about the 49ers. I could care less about everyone else.
Well, get some 49ers guys with you then.
I'll do that. But Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals, all y'all trash to me. I don't care. So don't matter to me. So San Fran, I guess I understand now why you drafted Jake Moody in the 3rd round. I'm hearing that there were teams trying to trade up to draft him in the 3rd round. So, all right, I get it. All right, okay. I'll lay off you right. I'll lay off it right now. All I gotta say is he better pan out and be a great kicker. He better not be okayish. He gotta be one of the best in the league within the next year or two. Like
Justin Tuck.
Hey, you better be close enough.
You got
to be close enough. You better be close enough. Shout out to Debo Samuel, who's working out right now with D-Hop. Not saying that we're going to get D-Hop or nothing like that, but I just like the fact that everyone on the team is working out, getting ready for the off season. Trey Lance has been training with Patrick Mahomes, so he's doing whatever he can to get ready for next year. Brock Purdy is on schedule to return early June. I mean, not early June, but in June to be ready for training camp. So I'm ready for football season. And I got 2 more bets out there. I keep telling people stop betting me, but they did it anyway. So Carl, Michigan State, Duke for the shirt, and Worm wanted to run it back again. So Cowboys, 49ers, we play each other next season. I get another hoodie if this happens. And I think Cardo's in this as well. So Cardo, you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today, my guy. You're going to learn today. And Miami Heat, let's go win on Saturday. That's all I got to say.
Cause they not on the show, I gotta defend my Cowboy brethren. We gonna beat y'all because it's the regular season. We don't beat y'all in the playoffs, but in the regular season, Craig, we got y'all.
Okay, you might have that one because last time we played the regular season, y'all didn't win.
Man.
But when it counted, we put y'all out.
But I mean, Knicks in 5. I just want to throw that out there because I know you ain't say nothing about the Miami Heat, so I just had to throw that out there. But I mean, football season coming around, Michael Parsons doing some push-ups because he's trying to be a pass rusher now. So, and my manager, she walked right in on me. So I'm gonna say this. Look, there she go. So, Cowboys, do y'all thing. Teddy, welcome to the network.
Let's get it.
All right. Hey, Carl, you gotta say pause next time you put that out there, man. You can't put that in the comments. Good one, Teddy. I'm glad you caught that. For everyone who wants to know what comment I'm talking about, he said Michigan State going to bust Duke. So
come on, bro, you gonna say it?
Pause, Carl. Pause.
All right, that's what we got for y'all today, and we'll see y'all next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.